Hi, it's Louise Tanner-Stokes from the Anti-Dieting Revolution, and in this week's video blog I wanted to talk about what to eat to lose weight. Okay, and I have good news for you because you can eat whatever you like. 100%, I promise you. There is no need to cut out any of the food that you love, and there's no need to force yourself to eat food that you hate. So if you don't like sprouts or lettuce, you don't need to eat those things. If you love chocolate and cake, you can absolutely eat all of those things as part of a healthy, balanced diet, because that's what it's all about. It's about the overall balance of what you eat. Okay, that's what makes a difference. You definitely don't have to eat stuff that you don't like, and you don't have to miss out on anything. If somebody decides to phone for pizza in the office, you can join in. If somebody brings donuts to the team meeting, you can have one. It's 100% okay. But if you're trying to eat healthier, you're trying to lose weight, I've got three things I want you to have a think about. Okay, so first of all, like I said, eating healthily is about the overall balance, okay? And it's about trying to eat a variety of different foods, because if you're eating a variety of different foods, then you're more likely to be giving your body all the nutrients that it needs. So when you give your body what it needs, you're more likely to feel satisfied at meals. And that then means you're less likely to snack between meals. You're less likely to, have that kind of urge to pick and graze. And you're less likely to have those cravings as well. If you're giving your body what it needs, you're less likely to be kind of craving things, okay? Because that's usually a sign that you're missing out on something, okay? So don't stress about the overall balance though. Just focus in on the individual meals, trying to make sure that you're having a variety of different foods in each food group. Variety of different food groups at each meal, and then you're more likely to be giving your body what it needs. And if you're struggling with this, then you check out my free guide. Then that will help you to put together balanced meals, make it easy for yourself to make your meals nice and balanced. And if you focus on the individual meals, making sure they're nice and balanced, the rest all just slots into place, okay? So go and grab the free guide. You'll find the link below or in the main blog. Go and download that, have a look at what I recommend, see if there's anything that really stands out to you and what you could do to kind of make some changes and bring it more in line with that. And just give me a shout if you've got any questions. So that's number one, is just to focus on eating a variety of different foods. The second thing that I want you to have a think about is there's no need to be perfect all the time, okay? I see this all the time. This is what makes people slip up loads, is they think that they've got to eat perfectly all the time, and you really don't. It's what you do most of the time. It's about your day-to-day habits, what you do about 80% of the time. That one day where you just forget everything won't make a big difference, okay? It won't make a difference in the big picture, in the grand scheme of things, okay? So stop exhausting yourself looking for this perfect diet plan. Stop telling yourself you've got to get it right and you've got to eat perfectly or you've failed. That is not helping you, okay? Perfection doesn't exist, and you really, when it comes to healthy eating, you really don't need to eat perfectly. It's what you do most of the time that makes a difference. That one day of eating donuts all day, not exercising at all, it's not going to make a big difference. It's what you do the rest of the week, okay? So that's the second thing I want you to have a think about. And the last thing I want you to have a think about is, don't think, if you think, okay, yeah, I need to make some changes, I need to change what I'm doing because I'm not eating a well-balanced diet. Don't try to change it all, okay? Just tweak it a little bit. So you need to get honest with yourself about what are your normal eating habits, okay? So then you know what needs to change, and have a look at getting clear on what needs to change. You could keep a record. That helps some people to see what they need to change. but don't think you've got to change everything. Just think about what's the first step. What's the one thing that you could change that would make the biggest difference? So it could be a little adjustment here and there that can make all the difference. So things like, maybe it's that you just need to start having breakfast, or maybe you need to focus on having more fruit and veg at every meal. Maybe you need to make sure you're having a balanced meal, like in my guide. Go and have a look at that and see what you think, see what you could do differently. Maybe it's that you need to plan your meals, and that would help you to get proper balanced meals, and then everything else just slots into place. Okay, just think about what's the one thing, the first step that you could take that would make the difference. Okay, so just to recap then, eating healthy is about the overall balance. It's about getting a variety of different foods. There's no need to be perfect. You don't need to get it right 100% perfect all the time. And don't change it all, just tweak things, make little changes. And if it doesn't go to plan, if you've got a tweak that you're trying to focus on, a habit that you're trying to build, and it all kind of goes out the window, you haven't failed. Okay, instead think about why it's not worked and what could you do to help yourself to get back on track. Okay, and if you need help with this, give me a shout. Like I said, go and grab my free guide to making healthy eating easier as a starting point. And it's time to ditch dieting forever, because you 100% deserve better. Take care, and I'll see you soon.